Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I have no idea. I've never recorded a video like this before, so I feel like I'm really far away. Also, I'm just like looking at myself. Look at my forehead. So I wanted to do just a quick video talking about my manga collection. I thought I'd do one now and then one later again at the end of the year to show how much it's progressed, because it's actually progressed quite a lot. So I actually keep my manga right here. You can kind of see it. Progressively as this video goes on, you're going to see more and more of this empty because I'm pulling it out to show you. By the way, I feel like this whole shelf is like a huge mess. I have my games and books and then some like acrylic stand things and then more DVDs. I'm like trying to point at it and I'm struggling. And then just, this is all like random stuff. Anyways, so first off, these are all just the different manga I own. Also, my bed is kind of a mess. You know what? Let's just move on. Okay, so first I want to show I have School Live. So I own the first 6 volume. Oh, that's kind of a spoiler. Okay, I feel like some of these manga covers are spoilers for, well, you know what? Whatever, not really. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm really bad at this. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So right now, I actually need to start 4. I've already read the first 3, but I kind of want to do a video talking about School Live because I eventually want to do like manga versus anime videos for School Live and just other stuff that I've been reading. But yeah, I actually really like School Live so far. I just need to, it's been a while since I last touched it, so I need to get to volume 4, which I'll get to eventually, but there's other stuff I want to do. Okay, so next we have Attack on Titan, Lost Girls. So I own the first 2 volumes. This is like one of the first mangas that I actually owned, even though it's only 2 volumes, so it's pretty short. I mostly got it because I wanted to learn more about Annie, since she's in the anime for a very brief period. So that's why I got that. Okay, and then next, also, by the way, I don't know, I was like looking at my manga earlier because I just kind of had it stacked together, and I just noticed like Mikasa's face is kind of scary. Like, is it just me? I don't know, she looks creepy there. So next we have Hunter x Hunter. I don't know how this happened, but it happened. So I own volume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 11. How did I miss 10? I was like actually looking through my manga and I'm like, why does it go from 9 to 11? So apparently when I was buying Hunter x Hunter, I just skipped over 10 for some reason. I don't know how I did that. I was not paying attention when I bought this. I've kind of slowly been collecting Hunter x Hunter volumes because honestly, I prefer buying Hunter x Hunter volumes on like Amazon and stuff because they're a lot cheaper than something like School Live, which these volumes are maybe like $12.99, but Hunter x Hunter is only $9.99, so it's just easier to buy those. But yeah, I've been reading Hunter x Hunter. Right now I'm trying to make a video about volume 6 and 7. I'm trying to do like arc videos just talking about my thoughts on the different arcs of the story. I still need to get through, I just read the Heaven's Arena arc, so I just want to talk about that first, but I'm gonna go back and talk about the Hunter exam arc too. So yeah. Okay, so next we have Land of the Lustrous. So I own the first 5 volumes of this. 1, 2, hopefully this is in order. 3, 4, and then 5. So the first 4 volumes, no. Okay, all of these cover the anime. I don't know how far this goes. I finished volume 4 and I was actually really disappointed because it ends. I was expecting volume 4 to end and all of the anime to be covered, but no. It continues on in volume 5. So I don't know how far this goes before like the anime, or I don't know how much the anime pulled from the manga. So for all I know, this whole thing could be material that's covered in the anime. I'm really hoping it's not. I know I've heard people say that the manga kind of not the manga, the anime sort of changes things. I'm curious to see how that goes, but yeah. Also, I love this manga. This is another manga that I was referring to that's kind of expensive. Like, I don't know how much it is actually per volume, but Hunter x Hunter is much cheaper. Okay, so next we have Blue Flag, which I actually own the whole series. I started with volume 1 and then I kind of just, I don't know, I wanted to talk about every single thing I own. I want to make a video about, like every manga. So I didn't want to start reading it before I don't know. I wanted to collect all of them, I guess, to make a video about it, but I don't know if I wanted to do like, I don't know if I want to cover it like a couple of volumes at a time or if I just want to do the whole series. I don't know. But I own every single volume. There's only 8. Honestly, this is a series that I'm comfortable completing because it's pretty short, I guess, in comparison to everything else I own. Well, Hunter x Hunter is really long and also not even finished. But Land of the Lustrous isn't finished either, and I think it's longer than 8 volumes, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how long School Live is, but I think School Live is actually finished though, so... Alright, so next up we have this weird series that I actually got from the library. I don't have the full thing. I only bought as many volumes as they had for sale because they actually have a bookstore at the library. It's not in my town, but it's like in the next town over. But they have a bookstore and they had a bunch of manga. I just bought this one. Actually, no. I don't know what other manga they had for sale, but whatever. Anyways, so there's this series. I have no idea what it's. Twin Spika, I don't know how to pronounce this thing. Twin Spisa. I don't know. I have no idea what the series is about. I bought it because it sounded interesting. I forget which volume it was. One of these volumes had a weird sounding premise. Okay, this one. Okay, so it says Ko Yaginuma. Oh my gosh. Ko Yaginuma has created a fascinating alternate future for Japan where tragedy becomes the foundation of both the protagonist's story and her country's entry into the space race. So I don't know. I tried looking it up to figure out what was going on, but I don't remember exactly what it was about. So honestly, I got this just because it was cheap and also because it sounded interesting, kinda, sorta, but also because it's like another manga to own. So why not? Because I like collecting manga. Because you never know, someone might want to read it. So I can always be like, hey, here you go. I don't know. I guess I don't have all the volumes. I only have the ones that they had, which was volume 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, 12, and 10. So I don't know. We'll see about that series. I need to get volume 1 before I actually start talking about it. But it's only 12 volumes long, so which is longer than Blue Flag, which is why I was saying this series is like kind of short. Okay, so for these manga, I haven't completed any of them. I pretty much only own 1 volume or 2 volumes of all of them, and they're also not really, okay, these are the video game manga is what I'm trying to say. The video game manga that basically are adaptations of video games, but also I don't think they're like something like a Hunter x Hunter or a Blue Flag that has a clear, well, okay, Hunter x Hunter is maybe a bad example, but okay, here, a School Live or a Blue Flag or okay, well, I can't find Land of the Lustrous now, but something that has probably a clear ending point. This is just video game manga that either is like, doesn't even have a plot or is gonna be super short. I don't know. I'm bad at explaining things. Okay, so anyways, so we have Yorha, Pearl Harbor's Descent. So this is an adaptation of the Nier Automata story. It's like a side story that you can learn about if you talk to a certain NPC. I forgot what her name is. Anemone, I think? I don't know. If you haven't played Nier Automata, you'll have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you have played Nier Automata, then it's basically that story about her and A2 and all that other stuff, like, but expanded on. So if you're curious about that, I've read the first 2 volumes. I was going to make a video about it, but there's actually a 3rd volume coming out, so I'll just wait until then to talk about it, and I don't know how I'm going to do that. Okay, so I haven't actually read this yet. We have Final Fantasy Lost Stranger. So basically, actually, I don't know what the premise of this is. I think it's an isekai. Let me just see what it says back here. Okay, Square Enix employee Shogo Sasaki has a big dream to produce his very own Final Fantasy game with his sister Yuko, but then okay, they get in a truck accident, and then they end up in the world of Final Fantasy. Okay, so yeah, this is an isekai. I think it's supposed to be like comedy with a lot of Final Fantasy references. I don't know, I'm curious about it. I really like the cover though. Next we have Kingdom Hearts, which I've talked about already on this channel. So I think if I start doing videos again about stuff like this, I might just like make this its own video instead of like lumping it in with other stuff. But yeah, we have Kingdom Hearts. Okay, I haven't read this either. I don't even know if I've shown this off on this channel. We have Pokemon X and Y. So I forgot, I think I got this at Target or something. I don't know, this was like kind of a hefty volume of manga, and I'm actually always been curious about the Pokemon Adventures manga, so I figured why not start with X and Y. So yeah, there's that. Splatoon Volume 1 of 2. Splatoon Volume 1 and 2, of course, which I still need to get Volume 3. Animal Crossing Volume 1 through 3, which I've only read the first volume. I actually need to read Volume 2. And finally, we have, I think this is it for my manga collection, but I'm gonna go into light novels next. So we have these two, So we have these two manga. Real Account, which has the most weird premise I've ever seen. Oh, that's not true. That's kind of an exaggeration, but the premise of this is bizarre. I've never even heard of this. It's about this kid. Have I talked about this? I feel like I'm repeating myself. Okay, I don't know if I've already talked about this, but basically it's about this kid. Actually, I don't even fully understand what it's about. Basically, I don't know. I think it's like a battle royale death game type situation where if you lose all your followers, you die. I don't know. I want to read that eventually. And then we have Kare Kano, His and Her Circumstances. I don't know what this is about. My sister gave this to me. Yeah, I got nothing. So that's it for my manga. But I actually have, okay, I don't know why I started talking when I knew I was going to get up. Okay, so these are my light novels / novels that are based on video games or anime. So first off, we have the Nier Automata series. So we have Nier Automata Yorha Boys, which is, I don't know if this is necessarily relevant to these two books, but it's about, okay, so in Nier Automata, and then we have Nier Automata long story short and Nier Automata short story long. I have no idea what either of these stories about. I definitely want to read them, but I think that'll be its own video. And then finally, this is what sort of started this whole collection in the first place, because I was always so curious about what happened in the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya series. There we go. So I own all of the books. I'm actually missing one. It's in my car, I think, somewhere in a bag, because I was going to read it, or I started reading it, but I never actually got to it. I got to the first like 10 pages and then stopped. Okay, so I own all of the books. I own all of these versions. Not all of these versions. I own most of these versions. I actually really like these versions, like with the silhouette of Haruhi with like this little like symbol at the top and then this thing on the side. I like those versions. I don't know. But I couldn't get my hands on one for the intrigues of Haruhi Suzumiya. See, I don't like these covers where it's like one of the characters splashed on there. I don't know. I don't know why I don't like this cover that much. I just prefer this style, I guess. Okay, this is the Dissociation of Haruhi Suzumiya. I think there actually was a version of this. Yeah, there was. I'm pretty sure. Like this kind of style, but I got this one because if you ever try to buy these books, they're really expensive. Like some of them are super cheap, but this particular cover, like this style of cover, for some reason, I guess because of it's just, I guess they didn't publish that many of them, so they're just really expensive for some of the books. Like I forget, it might be this one that's really expensive now. I actually tried looking one of them up and it was crazy expensive. But look at this. This says this is $1. So I don't know. And you know what? This is the one that I think I'm actually talking about. That's super expensive. I'm rambling. Okay, anyways. I don't even think I properly showed off these books. But yeah, I want to do a video talking about Haruhi. I don't know how I'm going to do that because I've already read all of the books. So I either have to reread them or I just talk about the last like 3. Who knows? But yeah. Okay, anyways, that's pretty much it for my book collection. My manga, light novels, and stuff. I want to collect more. I definitely want to get Raka no Yusha, that series. Or, I forget what the English title is. It's like Raka and the 6 Brave Flowers or something. I don't think that's right. I want to get that series. I want to keep collecting Hunter x Hunter for sure. Land of the Lustrous. School Live will be easy because at least it's finished, so I just have to get the rest of them. I don't know if they've all been translated, though. This series is going to be annoying because Volume 3 doesn't come out until next year, so I'm going to have to wait forever. I could pre-order it, but I don't know. That'd be kind of funny to pre-order it a year ahead of time. I don't know. Anyways, I guess that's it for this video. I don't really have anything else to talk about. Oh yeah, this is another one. I need to collect this series, at least volume 1, so I can see what it's about, and probably just the missing volumes, because I have like, what, half of them? I don't know about this series or this series, because I don't, especially this series, because I'm like, what is going on with this? But this one, I'm just like, I'm scared with this series that it's going to be trash, like very trashy. I don't really have any basis for that other than the really bizarre premise, but that's what scares me. This one, I feel like it might just be a little boring, but we'll see. Okay, I'm seriously rambling. So anyways, that's it for this video. Bye.